everybody, and welcome back. I wanted to show you today how a Shipt Shop works. So I will go through step by step and show you how it all happens. And today I am doing just a fairly small order. It's only about 16 items. And so super easy to be able to show you guys. Hopefully my phone cooperates this time, because last time I tried this my phone did not want to cooperate. So first things first, I want to make sure that I get to the store early enough to allow myself plenty of time to shop. So I don't want to get there too early, so my cold items, I want to make sure they stay cold enough. And so right now it's 10 o'clock. And my delivery window is from 11 to 12, and I want to make sure that I really try to deliver at the top of the hour to deliver the best customer service. That really shows people that you care about them and you're really working hard for them. If you're a customer, you wouldn't want to wait the whole hour for your groceries. So I'm here at 10 o'clock for a 16 item order, and that's to allow myself to find everything I need, plus time to check out and drive to the customer's house. So the rule of thumb is to do 2 minutes per item. So I have 16 items times 2 would be 32 minutes to allow myself to shop, and then roughly 10 to 20 minutes to check out. And the way it goes is when you arrive at the store, you want to make sure you have your shirt on. You have your company card, which this is what you use for the transactions, and an insulated bag. And I have the company insulated bag. It's my favorite. So once you make sure that you have all of that, then you text the customer, and the way it works is you go into the app and you go in and click on the phone number it gives you, and it has a pre-filled text, so you don't really have to type anything out yourself. It says, "Hey so-and-so, I am so-and-so, your shopper. I'm at the store. I am beginning your shop. If you need anything else, just let me know." And it does not use real phone numbers, so it protects the customer and the shopper. And once you do that, you go ahead and go in the store and begin your shop. You want to make sure that you go through your list of items and really just know where to start in the store. So my first item is in produce, and so I will start in produce. And it categorizes everything by section, and it tells you the quantity, the size, and as you go through and pick up each item, you scan it through the app, and it tracks your shopping, so that way you don't have to be like, well, did I get that item? If there is an item that is not there, you go into the app and see what they prefer, if they want you to contact them for substitution, or if you have to use your best judgment. And for me today, this order wants me to use my best judgment, so I get to choose what happens basically. And then as I go through, I scan each item I am picking up, and then I go to checkout, and I check out with the Shipt card. Just go ahead and scan it regularly, and then before I leave the store, I want to make sure that I take a picture of the receipt and the order processes, because if it doesn't process, then I have to return everything. And then once I get to the car and load the car up, then I text the customer and I let her know that I'm on my way, and I go and deliver it and go back in the app and mark it as delivered. It's that simple. So I will show you step by step how to do it as I'm going through the store. So I hope you enjoy. videoing right after I delivered my order, because as I was heading to the customer's house, I received another order and claimed it, so I had to deliver that order and shoot straight back to the store to do the next order, and there was just a lot of chaos with that, which sometimes it happens. And this was the first time I had back-to-back orders, so I just, I was learning along the way. So what I did after my first order, so I completed the order and I went through the actual line with the cashier, and she rang up the order, and I swiped the card and made sure that the order went through, and everything went through perfectly fine. There was only a couple items that I had to substitute, and because it was use your best judgment, I used my best judgment. So they didn't have a certain brand of waters because the manufacturing company is having issues. So I just chose a different brand, and the store actually charged me for the same price as the waters that the customer wanted. So that worked out really well. Also, she wanted Tyson boneless chicken breast, and the only chicken breast that I saw on the shelf was thin cut. So I was about to just go for the thin cut when I saw an employee checking out the meats, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to ask him instead. So I asked him, I said, do you have the regular cut? And he said, yes, I do. So he went to the back and came out with the chicken that I needed. So I didn't have to even substitute that. So if you ever do anything like this, you always want to make sure that you ask the employees to make sure that they really don't have it, because sometimes they do. And on my second order, she wanted a lot of bigger items, like 5 gallons of water, 2.5 gallon of waters, a huge pack of paper towels. She wanted a couple of like Simple Truth organic items, and so with that, I didn't really have any issues except for the eggs. I didn't know there was like 3 different kinds of brown eggs for Simple Truth organic, so that was a learning process. And with that one, she did want me to contact her, so I stayed in touch with her. What I did for substitutions on that one was I took a picture of what was available and said, the item that you placed the order for is not available, but this is available. Would you like this instead? And she said, yes, absolutely. Thank you for asking. So it's that simple. It can be challenging when you run into certain issues like, okay, what do I do if they don't have it? But you just have to go with your gut and really just think on your toes, think smart. But it's not rocket science, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. And it's a lot of fun. I really did have fun. The first lady, she tipped me $5, and the second, she wanted me to leave her order outside of her door because she had a sleeping baby and a dog. So it all worked out. But I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave questions in the comments, and I will see you all later.